Hello, we're going live a little early. Well, just a few seconds early. I'm Kathy Hampton from Wellside Retreats, and today is another Sunday for journaling with me. I appreciate you um, coming on, or at least I hope we have some people joining us live. But if not, you can always see this on the replay. And journaling with me is a community session. For downloading our thoughts into journals, into writing, creating. You can dabble in a little bit of doodling if you so choose. It's a documentation of what's on your mind or in your heart. And we meet here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday evening. Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we meet on Sundays at 7 p.m. On Sunday evenings. And I'm glad that we can spend a little time today, this evening, journaling. It's been a very restful day for me. I will say that maybe about 20 minutes ago, I got up from a nap. So if I seem a little groggy, that is why. But it's been good. I got up early this morning and was active and doing some things. I work better in the morning, I will say, getting things done or reading or taking a walk or whatever. But that's what I did this morning, and this evening is a wind down on Sunday. This Sunday vibe has been very zen or peaceful, I will say. And that's good for me. I hope it's been good for you. This is the first time that you've come in and have seen my channel. Welcome, welcome, and I hope you come back. If you're seeing this on the replay, do me a favor. Let me know that you stopped by. Type in replay and add any comments. But I hope you can come back live. I hope that you can come back again. Ring the notification bell so you get notified as to when I'm back on, when I upload a regular video, as well as live videos. Like and subscribe. That'll help the channel. That'll help me produce more, and because I'll know that you like what I'm doing and like what I'm saying, will like it all around. So who do we have today? Oh, we have Elle today. Good morning. Good evening. So you say good morning. Good evening. Good evening. I am lounging. Oh, look at you lounging. I love that word, lounge. Yeah, I was lounging today too. I'm going to say that. I wasn't just napping, I was lounging. That sounds so sexy. Lounging. That's awesome. I'm glad. Hello, Donica. Good evening to you. Good evening. Glad to see you on with us today, this evening. Um, Donica, you're not you're on the Eastern Standard Time. Is that correct? Yeah, I think you are. Well, I'm glad to have both of you with me this evening, and we're going to get started soon. For those who don't know kind of what we do here when I say journal with me, so how do you do this thing? We actually journal. We actually journal or write or do what you would like to do, to download, to dream, to allow yourself to get something off your mind, to create. Journaling is a documentation, as I said earlier, of what's in your head and your heart, and it is also a therapeutic tool to get you from one place to another, and documentation of that journey. It is actually a journal. It is a journey that you are documenting. no matter what it may be. Because one day you might look back at it and say, wow, I was thinking this at this time, and I've moved through, and right now I wrote about this, and I've progressed. I've moved, I've changed, I did something new back then. Am I still doing that same thing? It is a documentation to keep yourself clear, make yourself aware, actually put something down so that it actually comes to fruition. It's a tool for manifestation, and I'm a witness for that. It is a great tool um, to keep you company, and also to be in touch with yourself, learn from yourself at every step of the way. It is a written documentation for your journey. So, with all that said, I'm going to be writing down things more in a it's a journal, but it is also chronological, and it is something for the week. I'm going to be writing things down, um, as to what I need to do this week, or what I want to do this week in this book here, right here. And I have a regular pen, black ink. You can doodle in your journals. You can write in your journals, create in your journals, as I say. And I reiterate that because people believe that some journals have to be very serious, and they have to be, orderly. No, I'm going to be writing in here, and I write notes in here also. But I'm choosing to write something that I want to get done this week. This week is going to be kind of choppy. When I say that, I'm not going to be doing the same thing um, all week long, and I want to make sure that I capture what I will be doing. Soon after that, we'll do 20 minutes of journaling, and then we'll also go to our affirmation cards, our yeah, we have 3 sets, and I actually ordered another set. And if you are watching this and you have any affirmation cards, or have something that is prompting you, you can feel free to share if you'd like. And know that it's not necessary for you to share to be on here and journal with us. Um, it is. It is your time, and we're going to be doing what is called free flow writing. Whatever comes to mind, we're not going to be writing at initially with the prompt. We will do that a little later, and that will be one of our affirmation cards. So I'm going to get my phone set to 20 minutes, and you'll hear a little chime at the end of that 20 minutes, when it's time to stop. Get yourself comfortable, get yourself grounded, tune in on yourself. I've heard that a couple of us have had some relaxing days. Yeah, a few of us, good evening. I'm going to take when anyone says a good evening, I take it that they're doing good. So I think we have settled in, and we'll get started with 20 minutes of free flow journaling. There you go. There's the timer. Let's get going. Okay. I don't know if you heard the chimes, but they went off kind of mildly. I hope you were able to. It seemed to go by really fast. I got everything down, but just seemed to go really fast. I'll have to come back to this. Um, then fill in all the holes. There's a lot going on right now. So, from Lack to Legacy came in. Sandra, I'm glad that you're here too, Sandra. And can you all hear me okay? I had to turn down I had to mute a couple times. I don't know if I've expressed to you all that I have next door, I have two little dogs that bark, and their owner sometimes barks too. I never know when she's gonna bark. And what I really mean by that, she shouts, she hollers, and I don't know who she's hollering at. And yeah, it's time for me to make some changes in my environment. I love my apartment. Don't get me wrong, but this was just a pit stop on my journey. This location, this place, it's just a pit stop for a certain purpose. Sometimes we have there are reasons and purposes for everything we do, and I knew that I made a promise and I wrote this down that I would spend this year back in the Philadelphia area. Not necessarily something I thought I was going to do, but needed to do it, and it very purposeful. But the environment that I am in is one that makes you realize that, oh yeah, that this is just for a short time. I don't have to get upset because this is just not the place um, for me. And I knew that. So I don't get upset when she barks along with her dogs. So yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. And I hope that you all were able to get what you had to get, what you wanted to get done. And we'll spend some time with just some cards. In a few minutes, I'm here. I'm trying to change the. There we go. Journal with me. All right. So in case somebody comes on and say, what are you guys doing? We're just finishing up our free flow writing. And it's been a real lazy day. I shouldn't say lazy because we are not lazy just because we rest. We are resting and enjoying ourselves. We are lounging. Um, yeah, it was a good lounge for me today. Yesterday, if you are part of the Exodus Summit, we had a discussion. It was beautiful about fun and play and joy, and how, as Black women, we don't spend enough time playing. And part of rest, if you were to read Rest is Resistance, part of resting is playing and having enjoyment in your life. And I love that discussion Alicia Venice did yesterday. That was so awesome, and how everyone was um, all in accord with one another as to what they were doing to play. Um, yeah, it was really really good. Yes, be sure. Um, I love this, specifically what happiness means to you. Yes. Yes. What does it mean? And that's the thing about what Alicia was Renice was talking about yesterday was what does it all mean? Um, why have some of us not recaptured it or reclaimed that part of ourselves? You know, at a certain age, play ended. It usually ended early. Not usually, it ended early for some of us. Some of us stopped playing and stopped having fun at very early ages, based on, how our biology, our bodies were working. Having your menstruation at an early age. I was one of those. I was 10 years old when that occurred, and I then also became a big sister to two other sisters, where I actually kind of helped my mother with them. And so fun, it wasn't fun for me for a long time. I had to create fun just in small bits and pieces. I grew up, I think, a lot of us grow up really fast, and it's unfortunate, but we can reclaim that fun and joy. And what does that mean? It all means something different to all of us. Yesterday, I wrote in the chat that I was painting by numbers, and if you can see, there's this canvas back there on the bench on the stool back there. That's my. It doesn't look like there's any paint on there, but the colors are very faint. I started my paint by numbers yesterday, or 2 weeks ago, and started working on it yesterday again, and did some today. And little by little, I go in and add a little paint. I'm on color number 3, but I think I'm gonna jump into some other colors that are more vibrant. The colors that are on there right now are not all that colorful, white and gray and this real kind of brownish color. Those are the 1, 2, and 3 colors. So yeah, yeah. Let's see. Looking forward to riding and roller skating as the weather warms up. Yes, Donna. Yes, Danica. I love riding a bike. I'm gonna rent a bike whenever I need to ride when I want to ride it, because I don't have one. But and roller skating, I used to roller skate all the time when I was younger. That was something I would do. And as a teenager, I roller skated in the park and with big boom boxes all around. That was fun. I was in San Francisco in Golden Gate Park, actually. Um, so that was what I did as a youngster, as a teenager, quite often, and the roller skating rink. Yeah, yeah. See, this and several other prompts came to me on the city bus on the 11th of March, all centered around happiness. Isn't that interesting how you can get little nuggets and stuff wherever you are? That's why it's so important to get out and see things, and things trigger other things, make you think. I love that. I love that type of thoughtfulness and mindfulness, because there are signs, and you know nature makes us think about other things too. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I'm painting by numbers. In fact, let me see if I can show you what I'm painting. I don't know if this is a good oh, it's a kit that I got from I went into a cafe, and next door is a kind of a I don't know, a card store or whatever. But I don't know if you can see that it's a floral arrangement, and the canvas and everything came in this tube, and the paints and the canvas and the directions. And those are the flowers that I'm going to be painting. That's the vase, and this is the flower arrangement that I'm going to be painting. And so, yeah, and all of it came in a tube. And I said, let me get this. And it was on a whim, but I haven't done anything like this in so long that I was drawn to it. And the lady didn't think that I was going to buy it. I don't know why. I said this. I asked her, how much it cost, and she came over and looked at the price, found the price for me, um, and I had some actual live flowers in my hands. Also, they sell live flowers, and she said, "Well, ring up your flowers," and I said, "Well, I want this too." She said, "Oh, okay." So it was like she wasn't expecting me to purchase something that I guess I don't know that wasn't, yeah, it was like a toy, I guess I don't know what she thought, but anyhow, I bought it, and yeah. So yesterday, when Alicia Bernice was talking about having fun, I started listing down all the things that made me happy or excited. I get excited about a bike ride, a car ride. Especially, my parents used to drive us around on Sundays. We just go all on a Sunday drive, Um, you know, that could be playful. Oh, I never was really good, and I wanted to always be good at double dutch. And now there are women double dutch teams and competitions. I love kickball. I love kickball. I know that there's a kickball league down in Washington D.C. Um, I've thought of doing something like that. Yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff, puzzles. Someone else mentioned playing jacks. I loved jacks when I was younger. Yeah. So yeah, so let's see. Danica, puzzles are popular too. Yes. I haven't bought a puzzle. 300-piece puzzle from Kong. Oh, that's cool. Puzzles help me transition from work to home. I work remote. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, I think I'm gonna go get myself a puzzle because that I do the same thing. Danica, I work from home, work remotely, and I need something to move me from one place to the other. It used to be a walk. I used to take a walk, and when it got cold, I was like I can't do that at night. It was cold. Walk in the morning or walk around the building or in the gym here. So a puzzle would be a great way to have fun and play. Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, I love it. Jigsaw puzzles, yeah, are calming to me too. Yeah. At the Dollar Tree, yep, they have some nice ones. There's a Dollar Tree up the street from me. A weighted jump rope. Yeah, I need to use a little. I use it. Yeah, I had one. I don't have a weighted, but I love jump roping. I do love jump roping, skipping rope, so to speak. So it was a great discussion, and made me realize how much fun I like to have. I'm actually I like to dance. I love to dance and don't do it enough. I um, I used to take dance classes when I was younger, but I just like to put on a record and dance. And so I do that on occasion, but not enough because it just makes me happy. Um, yeah, I love to dance. And I could dance for hours. I really could, putting on the right music to dance. I could go for a while. Um, word puzzles, yes. Word puzzles are great. Yeah. Does anyone do Wordle? Does anyone do the Wordle? I was doing the Wordle and all of a sudden I just stopped. I don't know why. I like that. I actually have board games in the back, and one is Wordle that my children gave me. Yeah. Um, Dance like no one is watching. Yep. Yep. I love it. I absolutely love to dance. So if you can get your groove on and nobody's watching, or if they're watching, let them watch. But yeah, I do that. I do that. I have no problems with it.
So we're going to move into picking a prompt and seeing what we think about it. We've had a good run on picking these cards, I'm going to say. And as I tell people, I'm no oracle. I don't, forecast the future. I don't read your charts or nothing. I just use these cards. And lately they've been like they've been actually surprising us, and it's been fun how they've, I don't know what you call it, synchronicity. Things have come together unexpectedly. There's some, you know, I don't know. There's some little story that has to go with it, and it's not me. I'm not doing anything. You know, it just happens. Things just happen. Let's see. Let's see. What's this? I do the pressed for words. What is that? Pressed for words on Kindle. Interesting. I have to find some games. Now, do you all are you all the people who play with other people on on these games? At one time, I was playing with my son, like Scrabble or something like that, or like a word great game, and he would win. um, but I haven't played with anyone lately on any of the games that are on our phones or anything. But those are fun. That can be fun if you like that. If you like that. So we're going to be picking from three sets of cards again tonight. And we're going to use the Cosmic Journey Oracle, and these are actually prompts for journaling. Okay, and there's a little booklet that I want to actually read, maybe next week, that comes along with these, um, and there are prompts in that little booklet as well, which are really very good. Has us had us thinking. Have us thinking. Press for words. Okay, let's see. I don't play with anyone. It's just a random play. Okay. Okay, I have to check that out. Press for words. I'm gonna write that down because if I don't write it down, I won't do it. Um, yeah, and so the other deck that we'll use again is Teresa Clark's cards. I am everything. The I am everything deck, and she has the other one, the Dear Self Affirmation card deck, and we'll pick through that as well. So press. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put this here and see, press for words. Oh, I want to ask everyone is have you been writing down your celebrations, your wins, when you're happy? We always I don't want to generalize and paint a broad brush, but I think it's really important that people write down and document any happy moment, any moment that is pleasing, any moment that you found some peace, and celebrate that also. Celebrate the wins. Talk about talk about the good stuff that happens in your life. I find so much, um, from the news to you call someone and you say how are you doing, and there's this flood, and that's okay. Everyone has hard times, but when it's always um, constantly something that's not celebratory, it's almost as if there's no happiness going on in anyone's life. And we have, you know, we talk about gratitude, but we don't necessarily celebrate it like we would celebrate, you know, birthday or any other occasion. You know, we shouldn't have to wait for a whole year to celebrate our lives. We have so much, I believe, going on. I don't want to be not you know, somebody who thinks that there's nothing uh, bad going on. There are terrifically horrible things happening, but I believe that there's also some happy moments, some good things, some things that, you know, we kind of downplay. You know, yesterday I had a really positive experience um, with someone who uh, I've known for a long time, and you know, it was time to celebrate. You know, our relationship, and we in fact did that. So um, it's it's really good, and the new things that you want to celebrate and tell people about. Sometimes people um, don't respond very well when you're celebrating goodness because they're not feeling goodness. But don't let anyone take your, you know, your shine away from you, your celebration away from you. I just thought I would talk about that because um, we were talking about fun and happiness. And yeah, yesterday, some good things have happened for my daughter recently, and she calls me every time something good happens to her. You know, she she calls. I have good news. I have good news, and I feel so uplifted by the fact that something good has happened. My son does something, and he'll call and say he's pretty, you know, chill about it. And he says, "Yeah, so this happened. I got this happened to me, you know." And it's like, that's good. That is great. Tell me your good news because we, you know, we've been through some things that haven't necessarily been so great. So any celebration is great. So moving on to the cards, I just wanted to put that out there and highlight it. Highlight it. So Elle, you want to pick a number? We're gonna pick the Cosmic Journey card first, okay? Yeah, yeah. My daughter is spreading good news to me. Yeah, she's doing some amazing things and things that she put in motion when she was in high school. She's a younger, she's just turned 27, and she's put in motion some things that she's been talking about since she was a little girl, and it all had to do with art. She's artistically talented in many different things, but she's an appreciator of art, and all the things that she's has wanted to do, it's all coming to fruition. She's been concentrating on it, and it's fun. It's fun stuff. I mean, she's fun. She decided she wasn't gonna be a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, you know, astronaut, the president. Although she could probably do all of those things, she decided that she was gonna do what made her heart sing, and it has to do with art. You know, performing art, visual art. Um, you know, she's getting ready to do it. So Elle, you chose the number six. All right. All right. Let me find the number six card. Oh, okay. We chose this one before, but that's okay. We chose number six in this deck. I don't know if you can see it because of the light. How can I bloom where you were planted? That's the card. Bloom where you were planted. Yeah. And hey, you know, I was just talking about being here for a moment. I'm planted right here. I'm planted right here. Oh, we want to spend some time. Let us spend some time thinking about that card. And writing something down about what resonates with you with that. I love the color of this card too, because yellow is my favorite color. Bloom where you are planted. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'll let you pick the next one. I'll let you pick the next one too. It's all right. You know, it's. I told you to pick a number. You didn't know, but yeah. How does that resonate with you guys tonight? Bloom where you yes, you know, you can write your notes down. Take a moment. Okay. So no problem. No problem. So anyone care to share? I will share what I wrote about this card, Bloom Where You Are Planted. Um, I basically wrote, I'm planted here for a moment and I will move on when I'm guided to do so. I've grown and I've bloomed. My petals are soft and flowing. I am not rooted here and will bloom again in another location. Yeah, I think I'm not rooted. I'm not rooted here. You know, I haven't rooted myself any place, but I'm planted. I believe you can plant plants and take them up and put them in another pot, you know, or put them in the ground in another location in a field. Um, rooting and planting and rooted rooting and is different than planting. I believe you can be planted and settle in and find your roots somewhere, but that doesn't mean that you are, you know, you have to stay someplace. And you can bloom. You can there are plants that bloom in different places, you know, long as the temperature and the soil is correct. Um yeah, yeah. So that's what I feel about that card. That's what I feel. Yeah, so anybody have thoughts on that? And and um Elle, do you want to pick another number or do you want to pick a different number for a different deck? Okay, okay, you guys are sharing great. Donica, I have everything I need in this place, whether it's stony to encourage me to move on or fertile soil to grow strong roots. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. I wrote that I'm blooming the way I need to be. This prompt relates to the happiness prompt. Okay. Great. That I'm working through. Yes. That's great. That's great. Awesome. Okay. All right. L10 and Brandy C. Welcome. I see you. I'll pick 9 in the other deck. Okay. Great. Thank you. Thank you for dropping in with us. So L, we're gonna see what we have on 10, card number 10 in the I Am Everything affirmation deck. Yeah, I love your responses. The blooming the way I need to be. Yeah. Blooming, it is the 20th. We'll be here tomorrow. It's first day of spring in the evening, and the first full day on the 21st of spring, and their trees are blooming. There are these little red buds on the trees, and one has fully bloomed, and then after those blooms come, the green leaves on some of them. Some of them are flowering trees and will last for a while, but yeah, the blooms blow away. They are rooted. They can be uplifted and be planted someplace else. And yeah, you can grow in different ways in different places. So let's see, 10. Okay, let's find 10. 10 is down here in the deck somewhere. Huh, I'm not finding a 10. I must have. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think someone took number 10. Or it got lost at the retreat that I have. Speaking of, I'll be speaking about retreats in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna pick 9 in the other deck, or 10 in the other deck. Okay. So 10 in the other affirmation deck is care. It's care. Hey, Crystal. It's care. I don't know if you can see this little small writing. Good evening, Crystal. Great to see you. Thanks for dropping by. So if this is the first time you've dropped by, we talk here. We have conversations, and it's not a lot of it's journaling primarily at the beginning, and we do a little bit of journaling through these prompts, and we talk about them and how things resonate with us. Um, yeah, so it's pretty chill. So care. Today is a new day to take better care of myself. Today is a good day to do things that make me feel happy, peaceful, and re energized. Today, I am going to take care of myself by blank, blank, and blank. So, yeah. So, we talked about this somewhat earlier about how we care for ourselves by having fun, how we, find joy. So, what are those things that you do? There are 3 things. Today, I'm going to take care of myself by blank, blank, and blank. And let's see. I know what I'm going to write. Now, what are those things that you did today to take care of yourself? Every day we should be taking. Yeah, that is a beautiful card, Crystal. Yeah. Self care. Yes. Care for ourselves. So, has anybody been following Miss Lolly? Does anybody know who Miss Lolly is? Miss Lolly is our adopted Sandra Sandra from Lack to Legacy. Basically, we adopted Miss Lolly. At least I've been following Miss Lolly. I subscribe to her channel, and Miss Lolly has been taking us on her self care journeys with her. She got her hair twisted. She showed when she got her hair washed. She does shorts quite a bit. Miss Lolly, I think it was her daughter picked her up. She showed her daughter who doesn't like to be on camera. Miss Lolly, she tells us everything. Yeah. Yeah, she does that. I've been following Miss Lolly, and she will do a short, like she'll do like 5 shorts in one day. So all about her self-care, taking care of herself. She's now talking about how she wants to nurture and encourage others. I just love, and so when that card was drawn about care, I thought of her. I thought of her. Miss Lolly has made her backdrop quite often when she is home is her bed. Miss Lolly is in bed and she's resting, and she has this beautiful headboard behind her as her backdrop. And I'm like, go ahead. I want to work from home to work from my bed also. She's giving me some thought, really, uh, about how I show up on YouTube. But Miss Lolly is in bed and she looks good, and yeah, there was one with her just resting, and she had her little blanket by her, and I was like, wow, and that was her short. She didn't say a word. She didn't say a word. So my entry for the three things that I did for self care today: rest, relax, and laugh. I mean, yeah, I love a good laugh too. I watched on Friday night, which I consider my movie night. I watched something and it was hilarious. Oh, I watched the last 3 episodes of Atlanta, and it was a hoot. All 3 of those episodes were a hoot, and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. So yeah, yes. Oh, oh, what is the channel name? Okay, her. Let me find my phone. You have to go on there. Yeah, subscribe to her. Lately, I haven't seen so many people like her yet, but I know that people are. Um, Let me find it. I think it's called M. I'm M Lolly. I'll find it for you. You can't help but miss her. I mean, not miss her. Um, where is she? I was. Uh, and she makes all of her appointments. She actually does. I call it journaling also. Miss Lolly pulls out her calendar and she'll say she when she's going to go to her appointments. So that's self-care to me. She's she's doing her thing with that. Huh. Now why can't I find her? But just let me see if I can type Lolly. M period Lolly Lolli. Let's see if that comes up. No, I'll get it for you. It's it because she's changed it I think a couple times, so it may not be registering, and I'm not seeing it under my subscriptions. From Lack to Legacy, if you have Miss Lolly's, if you can, oh, okay. Let's see what now. Let's see. Journaling, lounge, relax, proper hydration. Oh, that's a good one. 8 necessary calories. Oh, wow. That's a great one. That's a great one. Yeah, I'm gonna be speaking with my coach about doing. I have a food diary that I've been off with for the last 2 weeks. But yeah, proper hydration, journaling, lounging, relax. Yes, proper hydration, 8 necessary calories. Very good. Very good. Very good care. That's very good. Well, um, yeah, I'll have to get back to you about Miss Lolly's channel. But when I heard of that, when that card was pulled, I immediately thought of her. And so we're gonna pick number 9 out of the affirmations for Brandy and see what we get. Okay, number 9. All right. Number 9, I am inspiring. And let's see if I can come and beat the light here. Can you see that? I am inspiring. Yeah. Good evening, C.A. Williams. C.A. Williams 2K7. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are picking cards tonight. We are not oracles. We are not we are we aren't predicting the future. These are affirmation cards that we are picking from, and we discuss them and how they resonate with them. We're at the tail end of the journaling. In the early section of the journaling, we journal for doing free flow um, writing in for 20 minutes. So and then I'm going to leave something for you all to write about and resonate what resonates with you at the end. um, for I am inspiring to those around me even when I don't realize it. When I am welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring. How have you inspired someone today? Or have you? If you, I mean, if you can think about it, I think we inspire people all the time and we don't know it. That's just like me talking about the celebration of celebrating ourselves. And so when we celebrate ourselves, I think that we inspire others. What do you think about that? Let's take a few minutes and write about that. Think about that and see what you come up with. And it is an affirmation, it's an affirmative statement. I am inspiring. Okay. So what do you all thank you, Donica, for Miss Lolly. Just Lolly M. This is my life. That's right. Thank you for yes. So Sandra from Lack to Legacy introduced us to Miss Lolly. Um, and I don't know where Miss Lolly is, but she inspires me, and I think she knows that she is trying to inspire others of her age. I believe that's what she's doing. But she's inspired me because when I heard her talk about all the appointments that she had made, I was like, I need to do this. I need to do what Miss Lolly's doing on a weekly basis. Miss Lolly has her calendar out. She's laying in bed. She got her hair done, her nails. She got her nails done. She's doing all the things. So I believe that I am inspiring. Um, I'm inspiring to my children by taking action toward my dreams and goals. I am inspiring. I talk about my children quite a bit lately, only because I'm empty nester, and sometimes that period that we were together seemed like it flew by. But we still are in touch with one another, and we send text messages to one another. But what I think that I have inspired them to do is to dream and not to give up on their dreams by me taking action and not kind of laying back and just you know just piddling around. I'm yeah. But I've always done that with them. I've always done that. But so I continue to inspire them. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Miss Lolly is has inspired us, and she said in one of her, I think, yeah, one of her shorts that she is trying to help others know about self care and how to take care of themselves. So I hope that you all look her up on YouTube and subscribe to her channel and whenever you can just give her a thumbs up and yeah, she's doing it. Yeah. Um, I'm due for Sunday's journaling session. I'm going to take care of myself by going to bed early. That's good. And I just took my hair. Oh, you cut your hair and color this weekend. That's awesome. This will mean less work in the mornings. Amen to, oh my goodness. Yes. Great for you, Crystal. Great for you. And what time do you all go to bed? I've been going to bed what I consider pretty early. I go to bed usually between 9:30 and 10 nowadays. Um, but I have a sister who goes to bed at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock p.m. And that's because she gets up pretty early and she goes to work out. She gets up maybe at 4:30 and goes to the gym at 5, and then she works all day. And so she goes to bed early. Yeah. Yes, I like that too. Too late. That's too late. 8:30. What? What's that? What's too late? 9:30. 9:30 is too late. I can imagine for some of us. I look for inspiration every day, and I'm blessed to find inspiration. I hope I'm finding those who I come in contact with. Yeah, I'm sure you are, Elle. I'm sure you are. I think all of us, you know, and being in a positive mindset or showing some action and not stewing. And I was talking about celebrating yourselves and telling people about the goodness that has occurred in your life. We can always talk about the horrible things that have happened to us, or the bad things, or not so good things. I know I could really do it, but I choose to believe that there is more in my life that has happened so positively. I wouldn't be here right now if things have not happened good in my life, or great. And I am grateful for those things. Yes. I go to bed between 10:30 and 12. Okay. All right. Brandy, 9:30, wake up at 5:30. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of like that. And Carol, it's Carol, also known as Carol. 1 a.m. Wow. That's bedtime. Wow. It, okay. Well, there's someone else I know who stays up really late in the evening also. Um, some people do, based on schedule or body clocks. Yeah. All right. Very good. I'm targeting to get to bed by midnight each night and possibly 11 p.m. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So you stay up to you. Yeah. You're feeling it. Do you feel tired when you get up, Carol? I mean, we just don't know. We have different lifestyles. Our body rhythms are different. We have activities that, sometimes it takes a while for us to wind down. Um, yeah, there's something that I actually wanted to do at one of my retreats, and that was the yoga nidra, if you're familiar with that. And that is preparing for sleep or relaxation. You can do it at any time, but it is a practice of yoga that you basically lay down, and you prepare your body to get ready for rest, because sometimes it takes us it's difficult for us to wind down to take rest. It can be, and I'll be offering that at any of the retreats that I have, and my retreats are probably going to, um, once they finalize, and keep on waiting for people to get back to me about the dates. Um, but I'd like to foster that in people's lives, um, getting prepared to rest. Yeah, yeah. And then you get a burst of energy. Wow. Yeah. Well, one thing I can't do in the evenings, like this, I can't do in the evenings. I will do it this evening though. Is I can't take a shower in the evening because that stimulates me, and I can't exercise for a long time in the evening. I can take a walk, a long walk, or um, I can you know, do some stretches, but I cannot stimulate myself, or I won't go to sleep. And I really like, if I can take a bath, maybe, but that also kind of invigorates me. So once I get out, towel off, put lotion on, and all that, by that I rub my skin, you know, and that stimulates me. I rub my skin with the towel and with the lotion, and as a massage therapist, I know what stimulates me or stimulates people's systems. And you wake people up a lot of times at the end of their massage by tapotement, by or rubbing briskly, so you wake them up from their soft, you know massage, or a sports massage. You shake their legs, or you get their muscles and the blood flowing quickly. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that at night, or I'll stay up. Yeah. You have a bedtime routine: brushing teeth, skincare, moisturizing your skin. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's good. I mean, I wash my face and I brush my teeth, but I cannot take if I take a shower, um, unless it's an Epsom salt bath, or if I'm sore, um, yeah, maybe pain or something. I have to drink something hot to soothe myself to get back to a sleepy part. You paused the live, so I ended up responding 5 minutes behind. Clearly, I'm tired. Yeah, Crystal, you might need to go to sleep. But please stay on as long as you can. We'll get you back to sleep. I'm better in the morning. Baths would make me super relaxed and I'm ready for bed. That's good. That's good, Carol. Yeah, do those things. Do whatever makes you yeah, that makes you, you feel good. That's part of, even, the resting is part of the self-care, but getting yourself prepared for rest is also a thing. And yeah, yoga nidra is another great yoga. It's another practice. Yoga is practicing of something that feeds your body, mind, and spirit. So yeah, so we picked some good cards. We picked some great cards today. We're blooming wherever we are, and we won't, we don't necessarily have to be rooted in that spot, but planted. When you're planted, you can be unplanted and move your roots, take the roots and plant you somewhere else. And we are inspirations to all that we meet. We want to be. By celebrating ourselves, we inspire others. Um, and yeah, we came up with three things that we did for self-care or will do for self-care in our lives, to benefit our lives. And we're taking a great tip from Miss Lolly, who is, we don't know how old she is, but you know um, when I was introduced to her, she reminded me, when I first met it, I don't know her at all, but I believe I've known a woman like her. That was the familiarity. Not my mother, not, I don't know, but she reminded me of someone. And she's very positive. And the story she told about her papa, her father, and how he loved her so much was such a blessing to me. And how other people weren't. She felt like an outcast, but her father made her feel like she was somebody. And that's a blessing to her that she had someone in her life who could make her feel special. And she is special. We all are. So that was beautiful. That was how I was introduced to Miss Lolly. Yeah, how Sandra, and thank you, Sandra, for sharing that. Yes, yes, we are, and we will be an inspiration to others as we continue to along our journey by example. By example, um, yeah, yeah. I've made so many transitions, as I've expressed before, in my life in the last, 5 to 6 years. People are like, wow. What are you doing? Where are you going? You're moving around. Yeah, I don't want to stay put any one place. Not yet. I still have a lot to do, and a lot to see, and a lot of life to live. And I'm excited about all of the things that I want to do. I get excited by you all, by people that I've come in touch with, that I've met in person. Some people I haven't met in person. And I've met people, so many people online, virtually, that when I have met them in person, it just blows me away. And they are who they are, just as I see them, and I've gotten along with them so well, um, and they inspire me all the time. Um, yeah, so, and whether they be from Exodus Summit, whether they be from at one point I was walking quite a bit with Girl Trek, and I'm still in contact with those women. I don't necessarily post my walking with them any longer, but um, yeah, they were very inspirational to me and for me when I was living in Newark, New Jersey, and met some of them in person. But we still are in contact with them, with one another, I should say. But yeah, so I really look forward to um, you all joining me again on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7:30. This week will be the same. And then again next Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we'll join again. And think about bringing some markers or bringing a pencil or something. And maybe we'll do some doodling. We'll do a prompt with pictures. Don't need to know how to draw, as long as you can scribble or whatever. For next Sunday, do that. Think, and I'll actually put that in the announcement. Bring some pencil or something. Maybe we'll play a little bit. We'll have some fun and do some exploration with drawing a little bit. Let's see. Crystal says to Elle, yes, at my age, I'm getting used to these outlets for community, especially for seasoned women. Yes, I love that term, seasoned women. I love it. Yeah, because you could be any type of seasoning. I choose a little spicy, little curry, a little mix. I want to be up and doing everything, but the eyes say no, get in bed. I understand, Crystal. I understand. Well, you all take it easy. I'm gonna leave you with the card. I'm gonna choose an affirmation, and you can write this down and where it sits with you. And I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna pick one like this. Okay, let's see. Ah, okay. I like this one. I am healthy. I honor my body and I am grateful for the work it does for me. I nourish my body through self care. I rest when I need to rest. I eat nourishing meals when I need to eat. And I exercise when I need to exercise. I am healthy. There we go. We touched on all of that tonight. I am healthy. Yes. Yes. I am healthy. Yes, we are. Stay healthy, my friends. Stay healthy. Keep doing what you're doing, celebrating yourselves. And I look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday, Thursday, and next Sunday. If you would like to participate in my journaling with breath and meditation, it starts next Sunday at 3 p.m. It's the first meeting of the 2 week session module, and we'll spend an hour getting to know one another the first session, and you get daily prompts or exercise and meditation during the 2 weeks. And yeah, you can go to my website. Let me give you my website if you're interested in joining us. um, I'm sorry, I'm a little slow with the I am my producer isn't here. That's an inside joke for my friend Kia. There's the journaling workshops. Um, if you think about joining us, that would be great. I'd love to share with you in the Zoom room, and we'll be able to talk also. Um, but yeah, they'll start next weekend. There's an introduction on the 25th, and then there's breath work with meditation. And it's nothing heavy duty, okay, for that. So good night, everyone. Take care, and I will see you next week. Good night. Love to you all.